Do you know if your business is profitable? Have you had the experience at the end of the year where your accountant's finished your tax return and says, look at this bottom line, congratulations, these are the profits that you made this year, and you're wondering to yourself, really? Where is it? It's not in my bank account. Well, watch to the end of this video because we're going to fix that problem. My name is Heidi. I'm the CFO here in Truth Bomb Academy, where we are committed to helping women to build that holistic, profitable business that doesn't overwhelm you or want you to just hang it all up and call it quits. And it's like, ever have that feeling it's like something's got to give? Well, that is common among female entrepreneurs, building from a masculine mindset. But here in Truth Bomb Academy, we're helping you to change that around so that you're building the business that you love that doesn't overwhelm or want you to hang it all up. So we do this with weekly workshops and a masterclass workshop that will take your business to the next level. If you're wanting to create that 6-7 figure and beyond business, you want to check out Truth Bomb Academy. You can download the app with the link down below. So how do you create that profit during the year instead of just looking at that bottom line and being like, I didn't see that profit during the year? Well, that's because we have not been effectively using cash management system. Cash management is not one of those hot topics that we all hear about at every business conference we go to, every business retreat or something that we go to. It's like cash. We talk about marketing, we talk about business strategies, we talk about all the things. We even talk about breathing exercises. We don't often talk about cash management, but we need to, because cash management is the lifeblood of your business. If you don't have cash flow, you don't really have a business. And so here inside Truth Bomb Academy, we are helping women to realize an effective cash management system. And this system is based off of Profit First. If you've heard of it, it's a fantastic book by Mike Michalowicz, and it's like, and there'll be a link down below if you want to check out this book, you want to read it for yourself and implement this system. Because ladies, it's like when you're realizing profit in your business becomes a heck of a lot more enjoyable. When I read this book, I knew it was going to be life-changing for not only myself personally, but my business and the women that we get to work with here inside Truth Bomb Academy. So what does this actually entail? And I'll just kind of summarize what the Profit First system is. First off, let me go back to what your accountant showed you. So your accountant showed you, he took all the profit, all the income that you made throughout the year, everything that came into your bank account. He subtracted all the expenses that you paid out during the year. And at the end of the year, then that equals your profit. But that's an accountant profit. That's for tax purposes. It doesn't really serve you well in your business. What Profit First proposes is you take your income, you subtract your profits, and then what equals is your expenses. And so it's like, so we do that so we actually realize profit throughout the year. And before we get any further, I want to do a quick disclaimer. Truth Bomb Academy, we are not financial advisors. We are not accountants. But what we are sharing what we've learned through our experiences and what we have been taught. So if you've ever taken any kind of cash management system or budgeting system or something like that, you've probably heard the phrase, tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went, right? So the Profit First system essentially takes your money and separates it into different accounts. You're making small pots. So you take all your income is going to come into one account. And then it's going to be separated out into two other accounts. Your owner's compensation account. Yes, ladies, we are going to take a paycheck. You're going to have a tax account. So at the end of the year, you're not like, I don't want to do my tax return because I can't pay any taxes. We're going to have a tax account that's going to pay not just the taxes that your company owes, but because essentially your company is a pass-through. So it's going to pay the taxes that you personally owe. Isn't that awesome? And then you're going to have an operations account. And there is another one, if you want to be part of philanthropy, we have a tithing account or philanthropy account also. If you're used to just working with everything out of one account, this may sound like a lot to keep track of. In actuality, it's really quite simple. And Profit First keeps three things in mind. It keeps the intention of where you want your money to go, the allocation of where you're putting your money, and the organization of your money. And so when you look at the intention of Profit First, this is the intention that you're going to realize profit throughout the year. And ladies, when you see that profit account growing, whether it's just a little bit or a lot or whatever, and then you could see it's like, every quarter you actually get to take a bonus or go on a special trip or do something to treat yourself, do something to reward yourself, do something so that your business is serving you. You're not just serving your business. And so with the intention behind what you're doing with your money, Profit First helps you to keep that intention first and foremost in your cash management system. The allocation of your money. So when you're taking when all that income is staying in one account, it's often it's easy to make rash decisions. Sometimes you're looking at it's like, because we're not thinking about the tax bill at the end of the year, or quarterly. Sometimes you have to pay them quarterly. You're not always thinking about all the different expenses that you've already allocated money to, because all the money is in one account. When you separate your owner's pay, separate out your profit, separate out that tax money, you're spending from a smaller account. So that helps you to make better, wiser decisions with what you're doing with your money. And if you're thinking, oh, that's one more thing I have to do. Every time money comes in, now I have to send it out to different accounts. I have to make all these transactions. But I have a surprise for you. There's actually a bank, and the link will be down below in the description. But this bank is called RelayFi. And they have it's a fantastic business bank for entrepreneurs, because they've actually partnered with Profit First, so that you can set this up one time and it automatically does it for you. I love automation, ladies, love it. So when you set it up and then it automatically does it for you, you don't have to do that extra step every once a month, twice a month, however you want to set it up. Another thing that's super fun about this, for those of you who love to balance your checkbook down to the penny, organization of your money, when you can open up your bank account and you see it all super organized, that's beautiful. And it's also, you don't have to wait for an accountant or a bookkeeper to prepare your profit and loss or your banks or your balance sheet. You open up your bank account, you can see the overall health of your business right away. So that's super powerful for the whole mindset around building your business. So when you are setting up Profit First, that there are really good specific percentages that you should put into each account. There's ideal percentages, and as your business grows, those percentages change. But if this sounds like, oh my gosh, I'm spending all this money to keep my business going, to keep the doors open, because I want to scale my business. So I'm reinvesting into my business. So I'm sacrificing the owner's pay or the profit at this point because I want to reinvest into my business. Ladies, that's going to burn you out. If you're not realizing profit, if your business is not serving you, that's a fast track to burnout. That's a fast track to I'm done doing this. And it's like, but when your business is serving you, when you're seeing that profit, you can find joy in that again. Because if you're, it's like, and I know also like women have struggled with asking for money sometimes, for charging what their products are actually worth. But ladies, what you have to come to realize is, like, if you're not going to charge what you're worth, you might as well go do a charity service, because that will fulfill you just as much as doing free services when you actually need to make the money to sustain your business. And so this system is going to help you to see that right away. But as far as the percentages that go into each account, there are ideal percentages. It's like, profit, you should be putting away 5%. Owner's comp, you should be taking like 50%. And tax should be like 15%. Operations should be about 30% of your overall income. If those percentages sound like, running my business on 30% of my income, I encourage you to start with 1%. Open up your profit account. Put in 1% of your income every time it comes in. Start now. Do it now. If it sounds overwhelming, start with baby steps. Start with a profit account and put in 1%. I encourage you to start that now. Now, there are some frequently asked questions, and I want to go over 2 of them. Because some of it was like, this sounds like a lot of extra bookkeeping, because now you have 4 accounts to keep, 4 or 5 accounts to keep track of instead of just 1. That sounds like a lot of extra bookkeeping. But if you look at it, really the mass majority of your transactions are going to come out of your operations account. And the other accounts are only going to have 1 or 2 transfers per month. So it's really not a heck of a lot more work with bookkeeping. But what it does do is it gives you a mindset of profit. And it changes your mindset around how you're managing your money. The other question I want to address is, where do I pull the money from if there's not enough money in my operations account to cover my expenses? This is your come to Jesus moment. This is your business screaming at you, shaking you, saying, we can't afford these expenses that you're spending all this money on. So this is the time that you really look at your expenses, really evaluate your expenses. Is this bill helping me to grow my business, or is it just a nice thing to have? And sometimes we have to really take a hard look and come to Jesus. It's like, do I really need this, or can I forego this at the moment until, and then give yourself a time frame, or give yourself a sales goal that you have to increase your sales so that you can buy these other things that would make the business easier to run. And also, it's like the rule is, don't steal from the other accounts, because either one, you're stealing from Uncle Sam, or even worse, you're stealing from yourself. And if you do have to, ultimately you have to pay this bill, it's going to hurt. And it's going to make an impact. And it's like, and that's what you want. So if you want it to hurt so that you do make that change that needs to happen in your business. So to wrap up, go open up 1 account this week. Open up and call it and name it your profit account. And just start putting in 1%. If you can go big, go do 5%. If you can do that, I encourage you to. Start, and it's like, just start small, but start. And get those accounts, get your business so that you can see the profit today, not just at the end of the year. And also, download Truth Bomb Academy app. The link is down below. I want to see you inside the academy, and we'll help you build that holistic business. It's like, you hear a lot of talk about holistic lifestyles and holistic this, but what about blending the holistic lifestyle with your business and the natural cycles that you go through as a woman? How do you leverage your energy so that you have the time to build your business and take care of your family and go out with your friends? You can, ladies. Here inside Truth Bomb Academy, we are helping women to realize the successful business and also the successful life. I'll see you inside the academy.